What is happening? I am Minnesota Vikings man 28, and today we're predicting the playoffs for the 2020 NFL season based on what we predicted for weeks 1 through 17. If you want to see the videos for weeks 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 9 through 12, and 13 through 17, those videos will be in the description below. So let's get right into it. Before we do that, let's just recap the seeds again. First seed in the AFC, the Chiefs. Second, the Ravens. Third, the Titans. Fourth, the Bills. Fifth, the Steelers. Sixth, the Broncos. And seventh, the Texans. And these are the rest of the standings for the AFC. The Jaguars being the only team with an 0-16 record, and I predict them will get the number 1 pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. On the NFC side, we have the 49ers, first seed, Saints, second seed, Vikings, third seed, Cowboys, fourth seed, Seahawks, fifth seed, Bucks, sixth seed, Packers, seventh seed, and then the other NFC teams right here. So, and the Redskins would have the worst in the NFC. So let's get right into the playoffs. Wild card weekend. We get two additional games, one in each conference, because we have 7 teams. So Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Pittsburgh, the 5th seed usually has the best chance for a road team to win. The Bills at home, pretty strong. But also the Steelers, man. Both these teams have very good defenses. It's going to be a very low-scoring game. I just think the Steelers are going to just pull it out. I don't know. I have more experience. I just have that feeling, more experience. Denver, Tennessee. I've been pushing for Denver. Really pushing for Denver. In Tennessee, though, I'm gonna go with the Titans here. Sorry. Texans and Ravens. This could be spelled for disaster, possibly. I'm going to go with the Baltimore Ravens on this one. No offense to you, Texans. I just feel like the Ravens are going to win. So now we have the Seahawks and the Cowboys on the NFC side. I think, again, 5th seed going to win against it's the Dallas Cowboys. I have nothing against Dallas Cowboys, but NFC East is just very weak. They have Dallas Cowboys very good offense. I'm not sure about the defense. Seahawks, they have Russell Wilson. He can do anything. I think, they're also improving as well. A lot more experience overall on the Seahawks side. So I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Minnesota Vikings. And this is not being biased or anything, but I'm going with the Minnesota Vikings at home against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Would be a very, very good game. But I think the Vikings would win against Tom Brady. Tom Brady, he's experienced in the playoffs, but the whole team in general, any new team who's like on fire, going to playoffs with lack of experience, I can't see it. Green Bay and New Orleans. Sorry, nothing. I don't like the Green Bay Packers, but the New Orleans Saints at home against Green Bay, duh. Next, we get to the divisional round. We got the Tennessee Titans at the Baltimore Ravens. Can the Titans upset the Ravens again? No, I'm sorry. Ravens, I think, another year. Lamar Jackson has already had 2 playoff losses. Not going to make it a third one. I think they'll get it done against Titans this time around. Steelers and Chiefs. Chiefs with the bye. Patrick Mahomes, that offense also very good. Now we get to the Vikings and the Saints in New Orleans. Last year, the Vikings beat the Saints in New Orleans in the wild card round. Can they do it again? I had them losing to the Saints at Week 16, Christmas Day, but in the playoffs. The Saints have been choking the playoffs lately, and they're going to continue choking again. Minnesota Vikings going to take this one. Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers NFC West matchup. I love it. Any of these teams could win. 49ers coming off the bye. You got Russell Wilson coming to town. You know what? I mean, this is not just, have a better NFC Championship game for the Vikings, but I really do think the Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson. I mean, have 13-3. Come on, man. Yeah, I have the Seattle Seahawks winning. Great defense by the Niners. Should be, but it's in the division. Anything can happen. That's just my opinion. So, yeah. So now we got the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Will Patrick Mahomes go back to the Super Bowl, or will Lamar Jackson go to the Super Bowl? I think it will be, man, got high-powered offenses, but you know what? But it comes down to the defense. Ravens, it's in Kansas City. I don't care. Seattle Seahawks at the Minnesota Vikings. Now, if this was in Seattle, I'll give the Vikings a loss on this one and losing the NFC Championship game. Last year, when I did predictions, I had the Vikings losing the NFC Championship game to the Saints. But this time around, I think, can they win in Minnesota? I think they can. I mean, especially with if there's, we get crowds. Minnesota at home. I love it. Haven't been to Super Bowl since the 70s. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. I believe in the team. So we got Super Bowl 55 in Atlanta. We got the purple battle, the Ravens and the Vikings. So much purple going to be on that field. Who is going to win the Super Bowl? I've been pushing, my team going to the Super Bowl. Can I say that they will win Super Bowl 55? Unfortunately not. I have to go with the Baltimore Ravens here. I just see it happening. So this is the playoffs right here. Vikings do make the Super Bowl, but they lose to the Baltimore Ravens. So, yeah, this is the whole playoffs. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed these videos. I know I enjoyed making them. Hopefully more content during the off season. So, yeah. This has been Miss Vikings Man 28, and as always, Skull.